it's finally said. And it's exactly the way they said it, right? And if you go back and rewatch it, it's very, very specific what Jimmy says. He said, this game is not going to be elimination. Talks about that, right? He doesn't talk about what happens afterwards. He just talks about this game. So at this point, we truly believe that this game is not going to be elimination.
Which, I mean, he wasn't lying.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. No elimination on that one. And
the biggest thing that we learned in the Red Box was the emotional roller coaster that the show has. You know, has its ups, has its really big highs, and then it's got its downs, which obviously was everybody after the Red Box. You know, not us, but
it was down. It was downs for everybody. It was hard. It was a hard situation for me. I mean, the audience doesn't notice. You know this obviously, but up until this point, 225 and I, Maddie and I, we're friends. I mean, she's part of our group, right? She's part of our core group. That's how we ended up, all three of us, in the
Of course,
same.
I mean, obviously, like, you know, the biggest thing was they said, pick your friends, you know, pick who you're going to be with.
Correct.
And that's the thing that most people didn't know is the fact that, yeah, she actually was, you know, your friend. She didn't know me. I didn't know her personally. We didn't really talk.
Yep.
But just because I was associated with you
Yep.
is how we kind of ended up in the same box.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, Jimmy said pick your friend, and that's what happened. It was a group of 6 of us, and we decided how we're gonna go split the group based off. At that point, they told us it was a sack race, so we wanted to try to be as advantageous as that's possible. And in the back of our head, I remember in the back of our heads, we're like, maybe it's a challenge, maybe it's not. You know.
I mean, I know 100% Maddie was definitely pushing that.
She was.
She said she didn't feel something right.
She was, but I mean, at that point, it was between.
It was already done too.
It was, yeah. They were taking our pictures and they were getting our IDs, so they were pretty stringent about it. And I think at that point we were like, why the heck are they doing this if it's just a sack race? And yeah, I mean, when they told us, it was just like, oh my goodness, what the heck? And honestly, for us, we don't know what the challenge was at that point. We didn't know how many people were gonna go home. They just said, this next challenge, the 3 of you guys are gonna be going up against each other. And I felt, you and I felt leading to that point that we were in an advantageous position. And she kept trying to talk to us. And we didn't know what we were going to play. And the response was always, let's wait to figure it out. Let's wait to figure it out.
We don't know the rules. The entire thing, this is the thing that most people didn't know. But like our biggest lessons that we learned, especially as from Vegas too, when we were filming the YouTube video, was don't try to predict the challenge. The next challenge, you're going to get it completely wrong. We have no idea. And so that was the biggest thing that, you know, we were getting to was, hey, let's just wait and see what the rules are, and then we can kind of just see what's going on. Obviously, yeah, I mean, going into it, you know, you and I are there, so, and, you know, we could speak another language on top of that.